According to the 2020 National Electrical Code, specifically Section 352.30, Type UF cable has specific installation requirements regarding underground use. The code states that Type UF cable is not permitted for direct burial underground unless it is installed within a raceway. This provision aims to provide mechanical protection and ensure the longevity and safety of the cable when it is subjected to the harsh conditions present underground. Analyzing the requirement in Section 352.30, it's crucial to understand what constitutes compliance and non-compliance in practical scenarios. Direct burial without a raceway exposes the cable to potential damage from rocks, roots, moisture, and soil chemicals, which can compromise its insulation and lead to electrical faults or even hazardous conditions. The use of a raceway, such as rigid metal conduit, intermediate metal conduit, or rigid polyvinyl chloride conduit, provides a protective barrier that shields the UF cable from these environmental factors. When considering the constraints posed by tree roots that prevent trenching, it becomes apparent that running Type UF cable along the ground without any form of protection does not align with the stipulations outlined in NEC Section 352.30. The cable would be directly exposed to physical damage, sunlight, and other environmental stressors, increasing the risk of premature failure and potential safety hazards. Compliance with electrical codes is paramount to ensure the safety of electrical installations and prevent potential risks such as electrical shock, fire, and equipment damage. When faced with site conditions that make standard installation methods difficult or impossible, it's essential to explore alternative solutions that adhere to the code requirements while still achieving the desired outcome. In this particular situation, since trenching is not feasible, other options should be considered to ensure compliance with NEC Section 352.30. One approach would be to utilize a suitable raceway system above ground to protect the Type UF cable. This could involve mounting conduit along the fence or employing other approved methods for securing and protecting the cable from physical damage and environmental factors. Another consideration is to evaluate whether a different type of cable would be more appropriate for the intended application. For example, if direct burial is not possible and above-ground protection is challenging, using a cable type specifically designed for exposed or outdoor use might be a better option. It is always advisable to consult with a qualified electrician or electrical inspector to assess the specific site conditions and determine the most appropriate and code-compliant solution for the electrical installation. Their expertise can help ensure that the wiring meets all applicable safety standards and regulations. It is also important to note that electrical codes and regulations can vary depending on local jurisdictions. Therefore, it is crucial to verify the specific requirements in the area where the electrical work is being performed to ensure full compliance. Failure to comply with electrical codes can result in fines, penalties, and potential liability in the event of an accident or injury. When working with electricity, safety should always be the top priority. It is essential to take all necessary precautions to protect oneself and others from electrical hazards. This includes wearing appropriate personal protective equipment, such as insulated gloves and safety glasses, and following established safety procedures for electrical work. If unsure about any aspect of an electrical installation, it is best to seek guidance from a qualified professional. They can provide valuable insights and ensure that the work is performed safely and in accordance with all applicable codes and regulations. In summary, while Type UF cable is commonly used for underground wiring, its installation is subject to specific requirements outlined in the National Electrical Code. Section 352.30 prohibits direct burial of Type UF cable without a raceway. In situations where trenching is not possible, alternative methods must be employed to protect the cable and ensure compliance with the code. Consulting with a qualified electrician or electrical inspector is crucial to determine the most appropriate and safe solution for the specific site conditions. Remember that electrical codes are designed to protect people and property from electrical hazards. Adhering to these codes is essential to ensure the safety and reliability of electrical installations. Understanding the nuances of electrical codes, such as Section 352.30 regarding Type UF cable, requires a detailed examination of the definitions and applications within the NEC. The NEC provides specific definitions for terms like raceway and underground to clarify the intent and scope of the code requirements. A raceway, as defined by the NEC, is an enclosed channel designed expressly for holding wires, cables, or bus bars, with additional functions as permitted in the NEC. Raceways can be made of metal or insulating materials and include rigid metal conduit, intermediate metal conduit, electrical metallic tubing, rigid polyvinyl chloride conduit, and others. The purpose of a raceway is to provide mechanical protection for the conductors and prevent them from being exposed to physical damage, moisture, or other environmental factors. The term underground typically refers to installations where the wiring is buried beneath the surface of the earth. In such cases, the NEC mandates the use of raceways for Type UF cable to prevent direct contact with the soil and protect the cable from potential damage. Section 352.30 specifically addresses the limitations of Type UF cable when used underground, emphasizing the requirement for raceway protection. This provision is intended to ensure the long-term reliability and safety of the electrical installation. In the scenario where tree roots prevent trenching, the option of running Type UF cable along the ground exposes the cable to several potential hazards. Firstly, the cable is susceptible to physical damage from foot traffic, lawn equipment, or other objects that may come into contact with it. Secondly, exposure to sunlight can degrade the cable's insulation over time, leading to cracking, brittleness, and eventual failure. Thirdly, moisture and other environmental factors can corrode the cable's conductors and insulation, increasing the risk of electrical faults. To address these concerns and ensure compliance with the NEC, several alternative solutions can be considered. Firstly, installing a raceway system above ground can provide the necessary protection for the Type UF cable. This could involve mounting conduit along the fence or using other approved methods for securing and protecting the cable from physical damage and environmental factors. Secondly, exploring alternative cable types specifically designed for exposed or outdoor use might be a more suitable option. Cables such as Type TC or tray cable, exposed run or Type MC metal-clad cable are designed to withstand the rigors of outdoor environments and can be installed without the need for a raceway in certain applications. Thirdly, another approach is to create a shallow trench just deep enough to accommodate a raceway, even if it means navigating around the tree roots. This would provide the necessary protection for the Type UF cable while minimizing the disturbance to the root system. When selecting a raceway system, it's essential to consider the specific environmental conditions and potential hazards present at the installation site. For example, if the area is prone to flooding or exposure to corrosive chemicals, a corrosion-resistant raceway material such as rigid polyvinyl chloride or stainless steel might be the best choice. Similarly, if the raceway is likely to be subjected to physical impact or abrasion, a more robust material such as rigid metal conduit or intermediate metal conduit should be considered. In addition to the physical protection provided by a raceway, it's also important to ensure that the cable is properly supported and secured to prevent sagging or movement. The NEC provides specific requirements for cable support and spacing, which must be followed to maintain the integrity of the installation. When working with electrical wiring, safety should always be the top priority. It's essential to disconnect the power supply before beginning any work and to use appropriate personal protective equipment such as insulated gloves and safety glasses. If unsure about any aspect of the electrical installation, it's best to seek guidance from a qualified electrician or electrical inspector. They can provide valuable insights and ensure that the work is performed safely and in accordance with all applicable codes and regulations. In summary, the use of Type UF cable is subject to specific requirements outlined in the National Electrical Code. Section 352.30 prohibits direct burial of Type UF cable without a raceway. In situations where trenching is not possible, alternative methods must be employed to protect the cable and ensure compliance with the code. Consulting with a qualified electrician or electrical inspector is crucial to determine the most appropriate and safe solution for the specific site conditions. The key to understanding and applying the National Electrical Code lies in a thorough understanding of its definitions, requirements, and exceptions. Section 352.30, which governs the installation of Type UF cable, is just one example of the many provisions that must be carefully considered when designing and installing electrical systems. By taking the time to study and understand the NEC, electrical professionals can ensure that their work meets the highest standards of safety and reliability. To further elaborate on the options for running wiring in areas with tree roots, let's consider some additional methods and materials that could be employed while remaining compliant with the National Electrical Code. One approach is to use a cable specifically designed for direct burial without requiring a raceway. Type-use underground service entrance cable is often used for this purpose. Type-use cable is sunlight resistant and designed to withstand direct burial in the earth. However, it's crucial to verify that type-use cable is permitted for the specific application and local codes, as restrictions may apply. Another option involves creating a raised raceway system above ground, which can effectively protect the wiring from physical damage and environmental factors. This can be achieved by using strut channels and conduit clamps to support the raceway at a safe distance above the ground. The raceway can be constructed from rigid metal conduit, intermediate metal conduit, or rigid polyvinyl chloride conduit, depending on the specific requirements of the installation. When using a raised raceway system, it's important to ensure that the supports are adequately spaced and securely fastened to prevent sagging or movement of the raceway. The NEC provides specific guidelines for raceway support spacing, which must be followed to maintain the integrity of the installation. Additionally, the raceway must be properly grounded to provide a safe path for fault current in the event of an electrical fault. Another technique that can be used to minimize disturbance to tree roots is to employ horizontal directional drilling. This method involves using specialized equipment to bore a tunnel underground without disturbing the surface vegetation or root systems. The wiring can then be installed through the tunnel, providing a safe and protected pathway for the conductors. Horizontal directional drilling requires specialized expertise and equipment, so it's important to hire a qualified contractor with experience in this technique. However, it can be an effective solution for installing wiring in environmentally sensitive areas or where trenching is not feasible. In some cases, it may be possible to reroute the wiring to avoid the area with tree roots altogether. This may involve making slight adjustments to the layout of the electrical system or finding an alternative path for the wiring. By carefully considering the available options and working with a qualified electrician or electrical inspector, it's possible to find a solution that meets the requirements of the National Electrical Code while minimizing the impact on the environment. When selecting wiring and raceway materials, it's important to consider the specific environmental conditions and potential hazards present at the installation site. For example, if the area is subject to extreme temperatures, moisture, or corrosive chemicals, it's essential to choose materials that are specifically designed to withstand these conditions. The NEC provides guidance on selecting appropriate wiring and raceway materials for various environmental conditions. Additionally, it's important to ensure that all wiring and equipment are properly labeled and identified to facilitate future maintenance and repairs. The NEC requires that all electrical circuits be clearly identified with their purpose and voltage. In summary, there are several alternative methods and materials that can be used to install wiring in areas with tree roots while remaining compliant with the National Electrical Code. These include using direct burial cable, creating a raised raceway system, employing horizontal directional drilling, and rerouting the wiring. By carefully considering the available options and working with a qualified electrician or electrical inspector, it's possible to find a solution that meets the requirements of the NEC while minimizing the impact on the environment.